Hey, this is your girl, BB from the streets, bringing you all that tea. I love all the support that I have received on this journey with my BB family, and I would like to just say thanks. Now let's get into this beautiful interview I heard this morning on the Breakfast Club, guest featuring Lala. She was talking about an initiative program that she has running at Rikers Island, and it sounds amazing. Let's take a listen.
Exactly. Now let's talk about Rikers Island because we saw that you've been doing an initiative.
I was there yesterday, as a matter of fact.
So what is this? So tell us what it is exactly.
So the initiative initially was Fatherless No More, which was started by a pastor, Pastor Tim Johnson. And he was a pastor out of Orlando. He literally said one day, God spoke to him and said, you need to go to Rikers. And he didn't even know anything about Rikers. He lives in Orlando. He got in an RV and drove to New York, pulled up to Rikers, basically came in, like, I guess the visiting room and was like, God called me here. Everyone's probably looking at him like, what are you talking about? He got with the right people. They were like, all right, we'll let you do. At this point, Rikers was just chaos, a total chaos. They're like, we'll let you do whatever. He parked his RV inside Rikers Island, which has never been done before, and literally was just going in every day with this initiative and talking to a group of young men who are fatherless and finding their father in God and in Jesus Christ. So that's how it started. So I came in and watched what he was doing, and I was like, this is incredible. And then I kind of just pivoted. I worked with him a lot, still work with him, and then I kind of pivoted into kind of creating my own initiative out of his, which is just about like life skills and re-entry and tools you need just in life. You'll be surprised how many of these young men that I'm working with, don't have parents, definitely don't have fathers, never been told I love you, don't even know how to talk to certain people or feel that love, and just teaching them like, you guys are worthy to be loved and you guys are great people, and just loving on them and giving them life skills. And it's been a life-changing experience for me.
We saw Lil Baby pop up.
Yeah, which I thought was incredible. Like, Lil Baby hit me. His album came out. He's like, La, I know what you're doing. I was like, would you come up? He was like, of course. I'm like, I want to come the day my album drops. And I'm like, you could be anywhere in the world and you want to be here. And he was incarcerated before and really spoke about his experience. And the young men were so, excited to see him there. It was incredible. And I do want to say something else because, a couple people were asking me. They were like, the young women need help as well there. Yeah. And I was like, not the issue. I'm going to make my way there. I was introduced to the initiative through the young men, the 18 to 21 population. And I'm working my way to the female facility as well. But that's the only reason why I haven't done it there yet. It's just I started there. Like, you guys got to give me time. Like, I'm going to get that going. And then, of course, I want to talk to the young women who I know need just as much support as well. So I'm trying to make my way, but it takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, that's going to make so much sense, especially with this CyntoiaBrown.com.
Of course. And just thinking of everyone we can bring up there to talk to the female population as well. But it's life-changing. Like, they tell me all the time how I've changed their lives, but I'm like, you guys have changed my life. Like, to find, like, real purpose. Like, I've always given back, but, like, to find real purpose is, like, a different kind of
because I can imagine feeling that they feel forgotten and not cared about at Rikers Island.
Yeah, 100%. And it's just like, you just hear so many negative. Every day there's a story about Rikers, negative. You never hear anything positive. I thought when I walked in there, it was just going to be like people running through the hallways, just slicing each other up. And I'm not saying things like this don't happen there. Obviously, we read about them. I'm there, so I know about stuff that happens. But there's so much positivity coming out of Rikers as well that you just never hear about. So many programs, initiatives, and kids really have changed their lives and like really re-entered into society and became great. I found jobs for some of the kids in the program, just help them re-enter into society and do great things. Like, it's been some amazing work going on.
It's not easy to get out of jail and try to get a job either, because when you have to fill out that form or application,
it's horrible.
And they ask you.
And that's where I step in, because then it's like about who you know. And I got a lot of people that owe me a lot of favors that I've never cashed in on. So I'm like, I got a kid who works really hard. Put him in the back of your restaurant. Can he work at your sneaker store? Can he do this? Can he intern? And I have one of the kids who's my intern. So I can't talk about it and then not do it, in my own business. So we're always trying to find opportunities for them. And also I go even further. Like, I go to the court with them. I talk to the judges on their behalf to speak about what they've done in the initiative and how they've changed, and just really trying to make a difference. No, I've never been locked up before. I never feel like I probably should have been. But no, I've gotten in fights before, but I never got locked up before. Thank God. But yeah, I've been in some before.
Now, you've been talking about all the work you've been doing at Rikers Island. Are you planning to document some of the work?
I think eventually, I think it would be cool to document what's going on. I know Pastor Tim is working on a book and a documentary as well. For my part of it, I think it would be good, but I just want to make sure they're comfortable with that. Right now, you know, with this group of young men, you got to build trust first. Like, they could read through it. They tell me all the time, when you first started coming, we was like, oh, celebrity, you want to take a picture. Like, they keep it real with you. They going to tell you the truth. They like, but you come so much. I go every week, like twice a week. On average, sometimes I'm doing 20 hours a week at Rikers. They like, you've proven to us time and time again that this is real for you. Like, this is not just a photo op or this. And I mean, I love them. And one of the kids yesterday, he told me, I was so touched. He was like, Lala, he was like, I'm going to be real with you. He said, outside of my mom, you are the greatest person I ever met in my life. Wow. And I was just like, I get emotional saying it now, because it's like, that comes with time and trust and love and people really believing in you and people feeling like I didn't believe in myself. I just thought my life was over till I met you or I met Pastor Tim, and y'all just made me feel like I matter again. Like, that stuff is deep.
Well, mad people feel that way about you. That's why you in everybody's wedding all the time. Seriously. It's true.
Except my own, because I'm never getting married again. But
especially so young, too, because it could be just a stupid decision.
A lot of it is just wrong place, wrong time, friends. A lot of it is gang stuff, you know, being influenced by whatever gang you're in. Not wanting to tell on
somebody else.
Exactly. All of that.
It could be even a wrongful conviction.
It's a lot of that. Like, it's not just, you know, I mean, there's some of that in there, too. Like, murders, whatever, but a lot of it is just that, and just understanding, like, be a leader, not a follower, and look where it's gotten you, and just loving on them. Some people, you'd be surprised, there are people in this world who never even heard somebody tell them, I love you.
That's
like,
real.
they never heard those words and things that we could take for granted.
This program sounds so helpful and needed for our young brothers that took a wrong turn in their lives to make a U-turn and get a fresh start. I'm glad she's getting help from the New York City community, and hopefully we'll all be able to chip in and help her out. Leave a comment below, hit like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Great job, Lala.